In Norse mythology, the gods needed to bind Fenrir, a wolf so powerful he could swallow the sun. Their only hope? A magical rope called Gleipnir, forged from 6 impossible ingredients. Today, we're going to rebuild Gleipnir using real science. Gleipnir wasn't a rope, it was a paradox. Thin as a silk ribbon, but stronger than iron. Flexible, light, unbreakable. The dwarves forged it from things that shouldn't exist. But if we look closely, each ingredient actually tells us something about physics, perception, and even modern materials science. Let's break down the recipe. The sound of a cat's footfall, something silent, weightless, almost imaginary. Cats walk with a perfect stealth gait, distributing weight so evenly their steps barely register. Symbolically, this ingredient is all about zero detection, the quality of something that's present but impossible to hear. Next, the beard of a woman. In myth, it means rarity. In reality, it points to something very real. Hirsutism, a hormonal condition that can cause coarse facial hair growth in women. The dwarves weren't being cruel. They were saying, we need something possible but nearly unseen, like a single anomalous hair or an overlooked detail. The roots of a mountain aren't mystical at all. They're geological. Mountains have deep roots because continental crust is less dense than the mantle below. These roots are ancient, massive, and, ironically, quite easy to obtain if you know what you're looking at. Just rock extending downward for tens of kilometers. Mythical? Yes, but also a nod to the hidden structure beneath everything we see. Bear sinew was prized for bowstrings. Strong, elastic, incredibly tough. Today, bears are in the news again, especially in Japan, where rising encounters led to complex conservation and population debates. Their actual sinew is tough, but the mythic ingredient represents raw natural strength. Fish breath? Not as weird as it sounds. Species like anabantoids create bubble nests. They literally breathe out stable bubbles wrapped in mucus, some lasting hours. The myth turns this into something airy, ephemeral, but surprisingly structural. Bird spittle sounds impossible until you've seen an edible bird's nest. Some swiftlet species make nests out of solidified saliva, a natural polymer with strength and adhesion. Light, flexible, resilient. Exactly the qualities Gleipnir symbolizes. Now imagine melting metal in a dwarven forge, but instead of magic, we add modern science. If we wanted a real-world Gleipnir today, we wouldn't use feathers or fish breath. We'd use carbon nanotubes. CNT fibers have higher tensile strength than steel, ultra-light mass, extreme flexibility, and near-mythical durability. They're thin as thread, but strong enough to stop bullets in lab tests. Sound familiar? A rope that's soft like silk, invisible from afar and stronger than iron. Gleipnir may have been mythology's first description of nano-engineered material. So no, we can't capture Fenrir, but with carbon nanotubes, graphene fibers, and future nanomaterials, we're getting closer to forging the impossible. Mythology predicted materials science. Thanks for watching. And if you want more Myth Meets Science explainers, subscribe and join me in the next forge.